Hey there peeps, mewmew here, and welcome back to Dragalia Lost. Today we're going to talk about more information about void battles, so let's get to it. Right now it seems like we're getting information about void battles every single day, so I'm going to talk more about it and, see what we know now, and yeah, let's talk. So one of the things that we know now is that new stories have been added to the Valentines confection story. We did get Hilda's and Prometheus stories there now added. I will be recording all of the stories together so you can enjoy them, and yeah, I'm very excited to see them all. I have not read any single one of the stories because I wanted to do all of them in a video at once, so I'll definitely be doing that today. Maybe I'll wait to do it on stream or before stream, but I will be doing so, and as long as I am able to, I will be streaming tonight at 7 p.m. Central like usual. And also tomorrow morning we should hopefully have information about units on the next banner. Hopefully we do get a next banner and not just nothing. And if we do have information about them, I will make a video about it, of course, and we'll juggle the reasonings of if I should summon to chase the chocolatiers or not. I did summon another 10 full last night. I got no 5 stars, so that is that. So, acquiring items, yes, you just acquire items by clearing the normal quest. Also, if you've had any issues getting the choco goblin or the choco slime, my suggestion is run Avenue of Fortune. I feel like this one was the easiest for me and quickest for me to kind of look at. So go to Avenue of Fortune, and if you go into expert or master difficulties, you can sometimes get a rare enemy. And when this rare enemy happens, it usually is an enemy for you to get more more gold and shenanigans. So when you get to the specific point that we're going to get to, not this part or the second enemies, but the third set of enemies that are right around almost by the bridge, you have the chance to get a rare enemy pop up there. And if it does in master and expert difficulties, that is usually the choco goblin. And when you do this in beginner or standard, it would be the slime. It does take a few chances of doing it. Like you can see there, I did not get the rare enemy. You can see all the ones that I killed were not rare. So you could give up, and you do not lose your stamina for giving up, but then you can go back in until you get the choco goblin or the slime, depending on what difficulty you're going to. It took me a really long time to get the choco goblin and slime, just because I had seen him, but I didn't have a team that could defeat him at the time, because I was just going with the one that was appropriate for the element of the quest and not the element for the choco goblin, which they are wins, so you need your fire team to be able to take it down. It's not that hard, but you just actually have to be aware of it being there so you can make sure you kill it. The slime, since it's in beginner and standard, you don't really have to worry about. And so, and then we're going to talk about more information that we have on void battles, and let me click. So we have, we did get information that yesterday we talked about the enemies that are confirmed: the light at 9,000 might, the flame at 10,000, and wind at 12,000. And we did get more information. So this information that we've gotten is about the weapons that we can get, and I'm glad they actually shared this information because of course it's very useful. The weapons you can craft using materials obtained by defeating these boss enemies have powerful abilities, such as a series of bane abilities that increase damage against certain enemies. The weapons you can craft with the materials obtained by defeating the Wandering Shroom grant the Thamian's Bane ability. When enhanced, you also get other abilities, which will help you challenge the other boss enemies. You can craft multiple weapons with materials obtained by defeating the Steel Golem, including those that grant the Physician's Bane ability, and those that grant dual res when enhanced. You should be able to put these to good use when challenging other boss enemies too. And the weapons you can craft with the materials obtained by defeating the Void Zephyr grant the skill prep plus X% ability. But what do you suppose might happen when you enhance them? will we... Okay, so far, we know that we can get materials from these bosses. And with the materials from these bosses, we can craft weapons. And based on which boss that you're going up against, you are getting the materials from them will give you the ability per them. So like for example, apparently if you go through Void Zephyr, the materials from him can give the skill prep ability. But does this mean you can put the skill prep ability on any weapon that you craft from this? Or is it like specific weapons that can get the skill prep? Also, like with the skill prep ability take the place of a skill? I'm very curious, is like, are we going to get a skill on these weapons and an ability? And is it possible to have multiple abilities on a weapon? Or is it just one ability? Because, you know, depending on how this all works and, you know, how enhancing will probably increase the percentage of how much chance you do have to, you know, you have to duel, or you have, you know, percentage of skill prep. It'll be very interesting to see how they stack or actually affect enemies. Then we have information about Void Battle trade, treasure trade. You can trade the materials gathered by defeating boss enemies for various items in the treasure trade. The treasure trade for Void Battles contains special items such as the Magma Slime statue facility, which boosts the stats of Flame Attuned Adventurers, and the Bronze Fafnir Dragon, which has an ability that boosts Adventurer XP. The content and schedule may change without notice. Okay, so let's talk about this. We're gonna get 2 facilities, and this is the first time we have a flame facility. Okay, so remember how we thought that for Valentine's Day we were gonna get a what's it called? A flame, you know, facility event, and it was gonna be flame attuned facility. So that was gonna be great because we don't have any flame facility, so we were happy. But then we didn't get that. We got the story event instead. And it seems like the flame facility is being hidden within this. And I wonder if as time goes by, they'll add more facilities to the Void Battles. And you know, you assume that once you get the flame facility, you are able to upgrade it, probably using materials that you get from completing Void Battles. So it's gonna be very important to, like, you know, work on farming the Void Battles to continue to improve your Magma Slime statue. Actually, Magma Slime sounds like super adorable, and I can't wait to see how it looks. Hopefully it does look adorable. And also this Bronze Fafnir Dragon. You know, it is going to be increasing our XP. I don't know by how much at each level, but you know, that means that you can have a little boost in how much experience you're getting by completing any quest. Yes, you could be, you know, having Odin with you to have that increased XP, or the Wormprint that increase your XP by 10%, which those don't stack, by the way. So I'm curious to know if the bronze Fafnir statue, plus the 10% from like an adventure or a Wormprint, does that stack or does it not? I'm sure we'll find out more information about that once it's out, and you know, as we test to see if, you know, the XP that we're getting is different from between one or the others. But you know, that's pretty much all we know. And I will probably include it in the thumbnail of my video, but there are images of the weapons that they tweeted out for these weapons, and I will probably, yeah, I'll put it as the picture of my thumbnail. It is on the Dragalia Lost official Twitter, the image of the weapons. And actually, let me see if I can quickly pull that up. Just, they've been doing so many updates. It's crazy how on it they've been with all these updates. And let me see if I can pull this up. I have it. I just need to show it. Okay, so we could see here. Let me somehow make this all fit. Where's this go back? Here. Okay, so we are in the Dragalia Lost Twitter. And this is one of the images that they shared about the weapons. As you can see, they look really cool. And you know, it only seems like we have water weapons on the left side. In the middle we have flame weapons and light weapons on the right side. So yes, like right now we're only gonna have 3 elements. I wonder when they're gonna release the next 3, you know, the next 2 elements. Also, this is the continuous fad of us not getting things for dark units. I mean, yes, we only have 1 permanent 5-star shadow unit in a limited time one that, you know, unless you got lucky during, you know, that limited time event, you might not have him. And I'm talking about Yasu. So I don't know like how often they'll be updating the void battles. So, you know, for the next time where we can get the wind one and the one for darkness, but I assume those are going to be like really tough to get because, you know, they're going to be the next 2 that come out. But we don't have a timetable as to when they'll release the next, you know, elements. Maybe we're going to be surprised and on Friday we get everything from the get-go. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Tomorrow I'm sure we'll have more information to talk about, and of course I will share it once we get it. These are just other images of the bosses calling out the might, which were released on the Japanese Twitter, which, you know, of course we did talk about yesterday. But, you know, that's pretty much it. All the information that we have for Dragalia Lost today and the void battles. Make sure you finish the Valentine's Day event. Tomorrow is the last day for Valentine's Day event. It was a short event. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the void battles? Also, what do you think about this event? Like, the event's almost over. Have you read all the stories? Did you enjoy it? And, you know, also completed the treasure trade. Was this an enjoyable experience for you? I will be working on those stories later today and release that video probably tomorrow. So thank you also very much for watching. Y'all are amazing. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day because y'all are amazing. So thank you so much, and until next time, meow meow.